Hi, this is Mitch with My Products again. Want to talk to you today about fuel additives. Have you seen our videos recently? We're really trying to give you a quick overview on how to pitch your products to the customer. Now, before I begin with fuel additives, I always want to share with you what our philosophy here is at Mach Central. We only want you to pitch or sell two things to your customer: yourself and your team. Everything else is just offerings. So today I want to talk to you about fuel additives. Now, before we really get into it, I want to share with you that most people out there are offering a big fuel service like a decarb service or a fuel injector service between 20 and 30,000 miles. However, there's a gap in that. And the gap is created by my warranty. Now, we'll talk more about the fuel warranty in a minute, but we need to come up with a fuel plan where in between the large services that you do, you offer a fuel tank additive to extend my warranty coverage. So we'll discuss that in a minute. Let me share my screen and we'll get right into it. So first, I'm going to start off with a little quote from Ben Franklin: if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's what I want to talk to you today is about your fuel plan. Okay, so when you're offering your fuel system services on the vehicle, we need to have a plan. Now, inside this plan, I would like for you to either hand a brochure or a warranty document to one of your customers. The information that I give you today, the PDFs, are all available on machproducts.com, so you can get copies and download those free of charge. Now, remember, just like our other services, when you are offering one of these, please talk about features, and remember that's what a service does or does to the vehicle. A benefit is what it does for me or my daughter. And oftentimes I share that older service advisors, they always talk about the features. Newer service advisors, they always focus on the benefits, and we need to marry those two. Now, again, if you go to our machproducts.com website and click on fuel system services, you can click on fuel additives and fuel injectant services and get videos for your customers. We have a very good option, our fuel injector cleaner, 1061. That's when it's sold in individual bottles. This is what we call a keep clean. It's not really a get clean, it's a keep clean. It will help prevent buildup in the engine. It also has no warranty. I'd prefer that you at least pitch our 1271 product. Now, this is better. It's what's in many of the fuel kits that you offer to your customers now. It cleans 90% of the deposits of injectors in a single tank of gas. That's my favorite feature. And the benefit, just like many of our fuel products, it comes with 15,000 miles of warranty on fuel pumps, fuel injectors, things like that. For more information on the warranty, we can get you a class to our Coverage is Key, which will show you all the ins and outs of our warranty and how to make claims. Our best fuel option is Enhanced. This is a super concentrated formula for our direct injection engines. And I like to offer this as a quick lane service. Comes with 15,000 miles of warranty. And remember, there are always two tiers of coverage, that top tier being $4,000 if began before 50,000 miles. I'd be remiss if I didn't share with you our fuel additive for our HEV vehicles, Boost. This is very good, keeps fuel fresh too. Moisture protection, $4,000 of coverage, and it's made for those hybrid engines. And we have our diesel engine treatments and our e-shield for vehicles that have that use ethanol, highly ethanol gas, the E85 gases. Now, when talking fuel plan, I don't want you to substitute your big major service that you do every 30 or every 20K, like your $250 or $300 fuel injector or complete fuel system service where you can clean combustion chambers, labor intensive. I don't want to do that. What I want to share with you is in between those services, offer just the standalone fuel additive. So it's big service, little service, big service, little service. So the customer can perpetually be on my warranty at a slightly smaller investments. Now, boys and girls, we have scores of fuel products. To get more details or demonstrations from anything from our EGR cleanings to our optimizer, reach out to your local Mach professional. Now, just as if you're offering any of my services, the way I would like to do it, especially if you do it after a multi-point inspection, that plan, be able to hand somebody something, the pitch, say 2 nice things. You can't say thank you enough. You ought to say thank you 40 times a day as an advisor. You ought to thank your customer multiple times. You ought to thank your certified technician for a good, solid multi-point inspection. You ought to thank your parts department for doing a good job and keeping those parts in stock. But you ought to say, thanks, Mr. Customer, for coming into XYZ Motors. It really does mean a great a deal to me for you bringing in your Camry. Again, another tip, don't say your vehicle. Say your Camry, say your Bronco. People are very particular. They're very proud of their vehicles. Remind them how cool their particular model is. You can remind them of the mileage. Your Bronco has 38,000 miles, and based on that, we inspected your brake pad thickness, and it was still in the green. We measured your tire tread depths and pressures, and they were still in the green as well. Always say 2 nice things before you pitch anything negative. However, my certified technician does, based on time and mileage, does have one recommendation for you. That's my fuel tank additive Enhance. Are you familiar with Enhance? I love asking that question at the proper time with the customer. There are only 2 responses, and they're both good. Most customers are going to say no. Well, what we want to do is treat your engine with a bottle of Enhance. This is going to help clean deposits that get inside your fuel system that make it work harder and harder to have that horsepower. And we can have that done by 11 o'clock. It'll make your total investment X. All I need is your authorization. If a customer says, yeah, I'm familiar with tank additives, and you can say something like, great, then you know how important it is, or awesome, super sweet. Because remember, if a customer knows what you're pitching them, it sounds weird otherwise. And we'll go into a little closing class later. So make sure you have a fuel plan. Don't ignore those fuel tank additives. Brush up on your fuel warranty. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat or reach out to your local mock representative for a training course. Again, my name is Mitch. Hope you enjoyed the video. You have a blessed day. Peace.